Hey guys, welcome to another Gauging Gadgets review video. In this video we have an action camera from a company called HAMSWAN. So basically this is around the same kind of specs as a GoPro Hero Plus. It has Wi-Fi, it shoots 1080p, it has the wide angle lens, and it also has a waterproof case around it so you can film underwater. The only difference being that it's only around a fourth of the price of the GoPro Hero Plus. So let's go ahead and open it up and check it out. Comes in a cardboard box. I like that because you can recycle most of it. Comes with a lot of accessories for your camera so you can hook it in different various places while you're using it. Let's go ahead and get these out and take a look at them. So these are just a lot of mounting brackets, different ways to mount it in a way where you could bring it with you while you're performing action sports. Let's go ahead and get the camera out. Very nice. Ooh, it actually has a screen on it as well. That's pretty cool. As you can see, this has the same kind of mounting bracket as a GoPro, so you can use a lot of the accessories for that interchangeably. This actually has 4 buttons, unlike a GoPro Hero, which only has 2. See what else is in the box? Looks like we have some more accessories. Charging cable, zip ties, and then some straps. One of the areas I can already see that I like this device more than a GoPro Hero is that it uses micro USB. So that's much more common than the mini USB that I have on my GoPro Hero. So really this came with a lot of accessories, as you can see. I'll go ahead and dig in those and use them, and we'll get the camera set up and see what it looks like. So to get it open, you push this lock and then it will flip up like that. Now we can actually remove the camera. So it looks like on the side you have your input for the micro USB, HDMI out, and then also where you can put the SD card for recording. Remove the cover on the lens. Nice big screen in the back. And then as you can see, you have some buttons. Volume control looks like. So I'll go ahead and put an SD card in the device and we can turn it on and see what it looks like. It actually came with a battery in it, so you have 2 batteries. One backup and then one primary. As you can see, a very nice bright screen. So you actually use the button on the front to go through the different menu items. We've put it in camera mode. Now this is just straight up record, and as you can see it's in 1080p. And the way that you change that 1080p, the recording settings, is to go into the settings, and we can go change the resolution. So as you can see, if you put it down to the 720p, you can actually film at 60 frames a second. It is a little bit less quality. The resolution is the same as the Hero Plus, but that films at 60 frames a second at 1080p, so you only get the 30 frames a second, which is fine. I think you still have a great video there. You might not be able to slow down things as much, but it's still a very high resolution. So you can set up a little timer, turn on HDR. Oh wow, you can even have it turn on if it detects motion. That's pretty cool. If you're trying to save some space on your SD card, you do have the ability to change the size of the images, as well as the quality. So this is pretty cool. You can go in and actually change the ISO's exposure. If you're really trying to, customize your pictures or your video, you can actually go in there and change those settings, which is pretty advanced. It does have a stability anti-shake, some other random settings that are more just set up. So if you wanted to use it as a dash cam, you could put it in car mode. Interesting. And then the Wi-Fi settings. So you can set a custom password for it to control, and then change the SSID. As well as format the SD card. Really impressed with the amount of settings you can change in this. You have a lot of customization. You can really get it the way you want it to be. So now I'll show you a couple comparisons between the HAMSWAN and a GoPro Hero. So that was the comparison between the HAMSWAN and then the GoPro Hero. This is around like $150. And again, this is a $60 camera. As you can see, video was pretty much similar. A little bit of a more brighter picture from the HAMSWAN. Even in the pictures, you could see that. And the 1080 is very similar, 30 frames per second. Both of them are 30 frames per second. There was a little bit of skipping in some of the video from the HAMSWAN where it was panning. I don't know if that was just a frame rate error or something was going on with the video there. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with the HAMSWAN. It's exactly as advertised. It has a very good 1080p picture, very good quality. I like that you can replace the battery and that it comes with two. That's very useful for, if you're going on traveling or something like that, it's good to have two batteries that you can have fully charged and then just interchange them. The screen is very useful. I didn't think I would use the screen that much, but I was actually using it when filming a lot more, and that's something that you lack on the GoPro Hero. I like that it charges via micro USB. I find that to be much more convenient than the mini USB on the GoPro. This has 4 buttons, so it makes it a little bit easier to navigate. You can actually get into those settings and change some of the advanced settings such as ISO and exposure to make your picture look better. The Wi-Fi is pretty generic. You can just control pictures and have it actually start recording and actually see what the camera is seeing via the Wi-Fi. One downside of this that I did not like is time-lapse does not work. This has time-lapse in the settings, and you can even change the seconds or minutes for the time-lapse, but it does not work. There's no way to actually take a time-lapse with this, and I've confirmed that on the internet as well. Battery life with this device seems to be pretty good. I would say around an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours of usage, when the GoPro Hero is around 2, maybe 3 hours depending on what you're doing. But this screen definitely takes some of the battery life out. But that's part of the benefit of having the backup battery. Now the HAMSWAN did come with a ton of accessories, and for me, really, I'll probably use around 2 or 3 of them. So while it is a lot more than the GoPro came with, you're not going to use a lot of them. One thing to note, when you're filming with the waterproof case, there is absolutely no audio recorded by this camera. And as you can see in the video, this has the waterproof case on it, and the quality of the sound is actually pretty good coming through it somehow. For the price of around $70, the HAMSWAN is a very good buy. This gives you all of the video quality of the GoPro Hero at a great price with a replaceable battery, so that's great. If you have any questions about the HAMSWAN camera, please leave a comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm going to put an affiliate link for this exact camera so you can find that and get it on Amazon. Also, check out my channel for other great gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.